Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Always, and welcome back to Forager. In the last episode, we completed the galaxy puzzles, and the museum as well. I think that was last episode, if not, it was the episode before that. But we've completed the museum, we've completed all 4 of the galaxy puzzles, and yeah, we're getting close to just kind of endgame stuff at this point, which means we have some things to do. We have some old areas to go backtrack in, to hopefully get all of the feats, as well as, well, we need to buy more land, we need to go to new lands, and yeah, this is going to restock in just a second, so we're going to take care of that first. But yeah, so the plan today, as you can see, I have some void steel crafting up. I need a lot more of that, and we're going to work on that. Leather, I really don't actually need leather anymore. It's kind of nice. I have 200 leather. That's enough to kind of get by for a good bit. But what we're going to do, that finished making the plastic. So we need 40 fiberglass. We can get 20. Let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, we're going to go do some stuff. What do we want to do first? Let's take a look at the feats. So if we take a look at the feats we still need to do, one of the ones that we need is we need to complete a dungeon without taking damage. And so I think that's one that I want to go ahead and try to accomplish. But I also want to try to find all of the hidden areas, all the secret rooms. I think that the Crystal Cavern is completely done. So let's try going through this one. And Fire Temple. So let's try not to take any damage. The boss of this area is actually not that difficult. So there is the good chance that we will not have any issues. And that's at least the hope. So there is the boss. Let's make sure we keep food. And there is a bombable wall right here. So let's get that. Cool. We even get some experience. My inventory is very full, which is not good. There is a bombable wall right here. So more hidden rooms. I'm finding them this time. And you know, worst case scenario, we can get rid of things we don't want and just not worry about it. So, oh right, that puzzle. We'll come back to that. Let's keep the blizzard rod because I think that's going to be probably the best thing for dealing with enemies. Just because it's almost a guaranteed freeze, but we cannot take any damage whatsoever. And I don't think we take damage from our own stuff. So that is good to know. We can kind of sequence break things. Hidden room. Alright, so I have a feeling we found most, if not all of those so far. Do we have any potions or anything that's just one? No, of course not. We have a bow. Arrows rather, that we do not need. Okay, so with the blue key, we can open up this side. And we'll freeze them. And take care of that. This room we need to freeze. Okay, now it's safe. Nothing else in here. Okay. This room is a little bit dangerous. But I think we're fine if we're in the center of it. And so we can come up here. That is nothing. There is the red key. Let's actually eat some of the ice creams, because those might actually give us oh man, that was scary. And of course I can't do anything with that. until we get rid of the red key, which we have to do. We're going to fully complete this place, by the way. Just because of... So there's a green key. Just because of the secrets. I want to make sure we get all of the secret rooms. And I think that was just for a puzzle. I don't remember if that opens a door or if that just gives us a... I don't think that opened. I think that was just treasures, is what I'm trying to say. So I think we open up this door. I just want to make sure there's not a secret room past here. There's not. We should be able to just come up here. And if we're quick, we can grab this key. That's a secret room. Back to the middle. Wait for those. Okay. And that should be all the secret rooms in here. I don't think there's going to be any more. So all we have to do now is go defeat the final boss, which is right through here. And that should be pretty easy. So we can just kind of... use our bow, I guess. I want to make sure the enemies don't get killed. Like, the enemies are the thing that we need to kill fast. But let's get some more food. And freeze everything best we can. Please. No explosions. Oh, man. Stay away from the explosions. We should be okay. I don't know where this guy's hitbox is, though, either, so that is a little bit of a concern. Let's zap him for a bit. I don't know if that's actually hitting him or not. I hope it is. And we'll go back and hit him with swords. Alright, freeze everything. I know the ice is hitting him, so that is good. And he's almost dead, so... Alright, freeze. Freeze everything. Let's eat. And freeze everything. Okay. Oh, I dodged it. We didn't get hit. Come on. Please, no. We're gonna try to zap him, I guess. Let's freeze. And just stay away from the explosions. I don't really care about the little demon dudes, because they are not really a threat. But the flame skulls are. And I guess the big dude too, but mostly the flame skulls. To prevent me from getting what I want, which is, you know, the feet. Okay. So he's almost dead. Let's just, oh great. No. Please. Oh, no. Please. Oh, we did it. Completed the dungeon without taking damage. That was difficult. Okay. So let's eat some ice cream. I'm going to drop the arrows because I have no use for them. I'd rather have the awesome other stuff. Let's go ahead and kill these guys, and then we can get out of here. We're going to head to the desert place. the ancient tomb. I forgot what it was called for a second. We're going to try to find all of the hidden rooms in that building. And then we're just kind of going to go from there. We're probably going to go to the void very soon. So let's get... Let's see. Send to vault. Send everything to vault. And is there anything else that's probably... No. Okay. So let's go ahead and eat more ice cream. And let's go to the ancient tomb. So this is a place that we completed a long time ago. And I didn't know about the secret rooms. And there's one literally right here. So hopefully we can get through this area pretty quickly and find all the secret rooms without too much issue. Let's go ahead and hit this where we need it to go, which is over here. And everything else we should be able to kind of just get through with just the thunder rod. And I guess that was a secret room. Inventory is already full. We don't need rocks. It's not full, it's full. Okay, so we can open that up. Let's get this over there. And I don't think we can zap that long enough. No, we're gonna have to bring this. Can we zap? Let's see. Zap. Nope. Okay, let's just zap this and go through here. And then we have to grab one from over here. And then get rid of those guys. Is there any secret rooms down here? Probably. But we can take this thing. Let's go this way first, I guess. And hidden room right here. So once we get the achievement, the feat rather, for the, you know, we found all of the hidden rooms, we're just going to kind of go from there and leave. So, I dislike those guys, but they went down pretty easily. And nothing. Okay, so let's go this way. There is nothing in here. So there is always the chance that I've missed one somewhere else. Very, very much a possibility. So hopefully that's not the case. But if it is, it is. Let's bring this up. I hate how the camera changes. For the record. Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and just get that there. We can zappy zap that. There's no secrets in here. So is there another room up here? No, of course not. So I've missed one somewhere. So I'll tell you guys what with that. I will go figure that out. And I'll have that ready for next episode. Let's just make sure... Ow. That actually hurt. Let's just make sure that there's not one in here. We don't need to defeat the boss or anything like that. So... yeah, nothing there. We got that one. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. Okay. It would appear that we have all of the rooms in here. Like I said, I'll get a map or something and just make sure But let's get out of here. And we have some things to do. It's probably in the Skull Maze that I've missed one. Or, I don't know if I got all the ones in the Crystal Caves. But that's something else. Like I said, I'll look into it. And we'll go from there once I kind of know. So let's get this stuff put away. And then we're going to do something a little bit worrisome. So we need to... Well, we need to wait for getting more of the Void Steel. So we are also going to need a lot of Void stuff. So we're going to use a Void Portal. Spawns a portal to a new dimension. We're going to use it. Oh, I can actually place it. So you can move these. But I think... Where do I want it? I kind of want it somewhere that's usually not too bad. But also not, like, right next to the base. I think let's put it right up here. And... it's got a spooky sound. You can destroy it, I've heard. But we're gonna just go ahead and go into it. And let's see what the void is. Defeat all enemies before the time runs out. Alright. This is also a thing that we're going to need to get. What is that? Void Stone. That's how we get Void Stone. These are Void Roses. We're going to need those as well. So, yeah, welcome to the Void. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect from this. But it is pretty cool, to be honest. We need to get Void Stone and Void Rose. And it looks like... Oh. That is a tough enemy. I think this is pointing us to all of the enemies we have to defeat. There is also dig spots where we get... I don't need the slime. There is dig spots where we can get stuff. Don't need the stones. So we're going to want to come here with our inventory relatively empty. We only have a little bit more time. But we need to get the dig spots. Because that's the only way to get certain things. And we need the Void Roses. So let's go ahead. There is 3 enemies left. We also need the Void Stone pretty badly. So that's going to be kind of the big thing that we try to grab. Alright, so... more enemies over there. We have 30 seconds to defeat 2 more enemies. 1 more enemy, and he's down below. Let's get some more Void Stone. We have 20 seconds. It's plenty of time. And... yeah, we're going to want to come here with our inventory empty. Or at least as much as we can. Okay, so then after the portal, we can continue working on getting more items. So I don't know that there is a way to go home from here directly, anyways. So that is something to keep in mind. How much Void Stone do we have? 80. Not bad. Okay, so on the next floor, I'm going to actually use a potion or 2. We should also be using Liquid Luck. And on the dig spots, hopefully get something better. What else can we get? Improved damage and causes explosions. That'll be cool. Okay. So let's continue on in the void. Level 2 of 5. We have to kill things. Let's go ahead and just kill everything. And then we'll worry about... There is a lot of enemies and not that much time. And then we'll worry about collecting things, except for dig spots. If we find a dig spot, we will go ahead and collect that. We're probably not going to come all the way back up here. So let's just grab the void roses. I'm a little bit less worried about the void stone. But let's just grab a bunch of void roses. We have 50 of them. That should be enough for now. We need at least 30 for something. For one of the items that we can craft. But dig spot. Alright. So far, not too bad. I like how the only thing that actually digs is the dig spot itself, and not any of the other stuff. So here soon, we're gonna start running out of... we're gonna run out of food and be able to get more items, which I don't really care about, to be perfectly honest. Most of the items are gonna be pretty... whatever. Cool. There is still one enemy. We have 50 seconds. Cool. So, again, a portal spawns. We can make our way down to it. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more void stone before we do. And I don't know how this works. I hope that we don't have to go all the way through the void. If we do, I will probably separate this into a couple of episodes. Because I'm not going to have this be super long. But let's go ahead and collect some of the void roses. And is there anything I can get rid of that I don't really care about? I have a lot of poop, and I don't want to get rid of that. Let's get Thunder Strike. We took Liquid Love. We'll get more experience. And Poison. Yeah, I don't care about most of this stuff, so we're just going to leave it. And let's continue on downward. So, level 3. Bunch of enemies. And big spots. Lots of things. Lots of good things that I want. The Onyx Relics are going to be important. And the wildebeest things charge at us very quickly. But this floor is... this is actually really simple. All things considered. Says there's something back down this way. Let's just send some poison. Oh wow, this is a very large area. And yeah, we're gonna start taking some damage, which is fine. I don't really care too much because we will recover. And let's go ahead and eat some cookies. Yeah, we're getting plenty of the void roses. And that's it on this floor. I guess let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. And cool. We have 200 void stone. This is the way to collect void stone. And we're on level 4 of 5. Our luck is about to run out. So dig spots are kind of the important thing. Before enemies. And hey, those guys. I hated those guys. Okay. So let's just... 17 enemies. There is something else that we need to try to do. And I think I'm going to try that after this. I don't know if we can do it Or not. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Steel. Steel is better than sand. I meant to use that. The bow is nice, but yeah, we're gonna want to come through here with a completely empty inventory if we can. And these wildebeests are different. They are void. So that's something to kind of keep in mind too. We have 7 enemies left. I don't know what happens. I'm going to guess if we don't kill all the enemies in time, all that happens is we get kicked out. But I don't know. There's only 1 enemy left. He's right here. And there is the portal. So the thing I want to try doing, one is getting more onyx, but we need to open up our inventory. And can we fish into the void? Maybe. I don't like fishing anyways, but I'm pretty sure this is how you get one of the items. But I'm not entirely sure. So this is something that you'd like, want to put a fish trap at. We'll see if anything happens. I'm going to set here for just a moment, and then we are going to go finish level 5. Oh, wait, that sounded different. Maybe not. We can't build anything here or anything like that. Okay. So we're going to use a greedy mixture. And cool, void stone. We're going to just break this and collect a bunch of void stone. And let's go to level 5, Void Scout. So 20 enemies. We're gonna zap everything we can. And I'm pretty sure that we are going to encounter bosses at some point. And I have looked into this a little bit. Mostly just because the information was out there and I saw it more than just, I was actively looking up stuff. I just kind of generally looking at the wiki. I kind of do that. And I've done that with this game quite a bit. We need to eat. Food is also a consideration for this area. We need to have plenty of food to do things. But yeah, so I do know that there is items we get from fishing. I don't know how that works. And that's something that if I can figure it out, I'm going to kind of do probably more off camera just because fishing isn't very fun in this game. And I'd rather do, combat. But I am aware there is a bunch of bosses. They are void versions of the bosses that we can fight in the overworld with the sigils that I haven't. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. We're going to just grab all the void stuff that we can, just because it's worthwhile. And I love that the greedy mixture is so good. We're going to be fairly rich when we get back. We have 5 enemies left. Let's go ahead and just murder him. And 1 enemy left, and of course he's at the bottom. Alright. So now there is a chest here. Okay. So we'll open up the chest in just a moment. But yeah, there is. I'm gonna try fishing one more time. Because this seems like it's water. And maybe, just maybe. But we have a chest to open. I don't know what it's gonna have. But I'm hoping we can go back to the overworld. Because my inventory's full and I'm going to be running out of good food. Well, I've pretty much ran out of good food. Okay. I'm going to have to look into seeing how to get the the last item that I want. But let's open this. Alright, so we want all of that. What do we not need? We do not need, honestly, the demon hordens. So we have uranium and toxic sludge, and then a portal. So it looks like we have to keep going down. We'll get more treasure in 5 levels. Now we get uranium ore. So I wonder if the reason that we weren't getting items from digging is because of the level we were on, which is probably the case. And we're going to try to collect as much stuff as we can that is good, that we want, the onyx relics and that kind of stuff. There is some other things that we might encounter that I'd like to get, but we're probably not going to get. And I might actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and let the clock run out and see what happens. Now, there's always a chance that we'll die. I actually don't know what happens if you die in this game. If you lose items or money or what, but I don't necessarily want to find out. But at the same time, I kind of do. Alright, so let's dig the dig spots. And I guess we'll... There's 11 enemies. I'm going to probably kill a few more. But yeah, inventory is full. Which makes for not fun times. These are not all of the enemies, so we can go ahead and kill these guys just to make the dig spots a little bit safer. Get more onyx relics. And I guess let's go ahead and eat more void. Let's spend the last 30 seconds getting void stone. So like I said, we'll come back to this at some point, but I'm probably gonna let things run and gather up a bunch of void steel, and we can start getting into nuclear stuff as well, which is really cool, and also kind of scary. So we'll go ahead and grab some of that. I'm not entirely sure what to do with it, but I'm gonna look into seeing how to get, I believe it's the Kraken eyes. Oh, cool. That's kind of neat. I don't know if that is a global leaderboard or if that's something else, but hey, we're back, and that's what I wanted. Okay, so notes to self. Get more inventory space so you can store everything in your inventory except for like food. We have a lot of void stone, which is good because now we can make a lot more void steel. We're gonna need a lot of that. We need fiberglass. Fiberglass is kind of the thing being made. Sigils are something that we might want to do soon. We can make a toxic sigil fairly easily, or we could make, actually most of the stuff is not too expensive. Miner scroll, don't really care about that stuff. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of things that we kind of need to keep in mind, and I think we need to make, where is it made at? Here. I need to start making more builder scrolls, which requires green pigments. And so if I make like, do I really want to make that many? How many does it take for a builder scroll? 1. So let's make like 10. And I'll make a bunch of builder scrolls, speed things up a little bit, and kind of go from there. Now, if we look at our building, industrial, no. Farming, there's still something in farming, still something in economic. So there is still some things that we need to kind of work on. But if we look in the factory, atomic bomb requires nuclear fuel cells. Nuclear machinery is used on structures to upgrade them. Needs cosmic steel and nuclear fuel cells. So, nuclear fuel cells is uranium and toxic sludge. Okay. So, once this stuff is done crafting, it's probably going to take forever. I might go ahead and craft one of those and see what we can get into. But yeah, so at this point, I think we're going to go ahead and in the episode, I'm going to buy the toxic sludge, I guess. And Star Scroll, we have plenty of those. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of gather up some resources, I guess, and wait around for things to process so that next time we'll try upgrading some stuff. I want to look into that. So it says use on a structure to upgrade them. It does require cosmic steel, but cosmic steel is 2 void steel. It requires legendary gems. We cannot do that. So we'll look into a couple of things. I have some ideas, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's the plan. We might fight some bosses next time. I might want to make some of these, and we'll summon in a boss and see what happens. Otherwise, we need to kind of continue making things. We should probably buy some more land. There is more land to buy. We have a good bit of money to do that. So we might want to do that soon. Kind of complete the land buying portion of this game and go from there. So that is the plan. I'm also going to figure out what the missing rooms I'm missing. The secret rooms, which ones I'm missing. And yeah, we'll do all that stuff next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!